First, we'll open the driver's side door. Right where you see the steering, underneath the steering is a hood latch that needs to be pulled out. Once the latch is pulled, you would notice the hood losing its grip. On top of the logo, there is a lever right there that we need to press and hold and then lift the hood upwards. This is that lever that I was talking about. Press and hold this lever towards the left side and then lift up the hood. Now we gently take the support bar and then place it in that hole right there. Once the hood is opened, right there is the headlight, and behind the headlight, this is the position for the low beam bulb. And besides that is the position for the high beam bulb as well. We will punch in our arm like that, grab the plug and then turn it anti-clockwise. Just like that, and then pull the plug outwards. There you notice the plug along with the bulb. Now we never touch the glass portion. In case if you end up touching it, just make sure to wipe it with a piece of cloth or a napkin. This plug has a tab, so make sure you are pressing the tab downwards, and while pulling the tab downwards, we will pull the bulb until it completely comes out. There it is, the bulb is taken out. Again, we don't touch the glass portion. In case if you end up touching it, just make sure to wipe it out with a piece of cloth or a napkin. In my case, the bulb is good, so I'll be installing it back, but in your case, if you have a new bulb and you want to install it back, we grab the plug again, then we make sure the tap portion of the bulb, which is right here, it matches with the tap portion of the plug right there. So we'll go ahead and punch in the bulb, making sure we are not touching the glass portion. We press the bulb down until we hear a clicking sound. Now we will go ahead and punch in the plug back where we took it out from. We make sure the plug is completely in, only then we will turn the plug clockwise to install it firm and strong. Just like that, and notice it is not coming out anymore. Here was the low beam bulb, and right there in the middle you would see the high beam bulb. So again, what I will do is I will punch in my arm, will rotate the plug anti-clockwise. I hope I can show it to you guys properly because it's a little tight spot right there. Now we will turn the plug anti-clockwise. Then pull the plug outwards along with the bulb. And there you would notice the plug along with the bulb taken out. Same procedure again. We will pull the tab of the plug downwards and then pull the bulb outwards. There it is. Again, we avoid touching the glass portion for this bulb. If you do touch it, just clean it up because our hands have some sort of grease, and if it stays on the bulb, it will burn the bulb down the road while you're using it. In my case, the bulb is good, so I'll be installing it back. If you have a new bulb and you want to install it back, just make sure the tap portion of the bulb right here, it matches with the tap portion of the plug right there. Again, we will punch in the bulb in the plug until we hear a clicking sound. There the bulb is in. Now we will go ahead and punch in the plug where we took it out from. We will make sure the plug is completely in. Once the plug is completely in, then we will turn the plug clockwise to install it firm and strong. Just like that, and it is not coming out anymore. That is how you change both of the bulbs. This was the high beam bulb right here, and the other one right there was a low beam bulb. Now suppose you want to close the hood back. Just lift the hood upwards and then take out the support bar. We put it back to its place. We'll need to bring down the hood up until the middle, and to close the hood properly, we will need to leave the hood from the middle with a slight push. If it still does not close the way we did, then you may have to push it from the top until it closes completely. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel.